Okay, fresh looking face. So it is weigh-in time. It's the day before I'm due to go on the walk, but I'm not gonna have time tomorrow because I want to set off at 4 in the morning, bright and early. So I'm gonna weigh myself now, and then I'm gonna try and get the backpack on and see what the weight of the backpack is with everything on, so that I can confirm if I've got about 55 kilos. I actually can't fit anything more in the bag. If you have a look at the bag, I've literally packed it out to maximum capacity. I've reduced some food. I'm gonna have to buy food at different stops. I thought I was gonna take all my food with me, but I'm gonna have to buy bits of food on the way. Let's get weighed. So my current weight is for the sake of it, we'll say 72 kilos. It's the toughest thing about it. Well, actually, it's probably not the toughest thing about it. That's a lie. The toughest thing is going to be carrying it 100 miles, isn't it? Okay, let's get weighed in and see what it is with the backpack on. It's heavy. I might have broken the scales. Let's try again. We'll try once more just to see. Well, I think it's at 126, which would be about 55, right? Between 126 and 127, but it keeps dying on me. Maybe the battery's low. Let's try once more. This is fun. Last time trying. I'm going to go say 126, if not. There we go, 126 and a half. So 126 and a half. So 72 would be 28. So 28 and 26 is 48, 54. Yeah, mate, I'm counting that as 55. I've still got a couple more bits to carry. So 55 kilos on my back at the minute. And I've got to do 100 miles with this. Excited, anxious, ready, not ready. Also, if you're wondering, if you could see an extra pair of shoes attached to the side of my bag. I'm going to sit down while I do this. If you can see an extra pair of shoes attached to my bag, it's because the shoes that I've been practicing, which are nicely broken in and feel super comfortable, have both split at the sides of the soles. Let me show you. So the soles split there, and the same on that one. I think that's from the pressure of the weight, walking over distance, where I've been practicing. So I've got an extra pair of shoes just in case they fall apart. I don't want to wear the new ones initially because, well, these ones are broken in and comfy, and I feel like they're just going to kill my feet if I try and break them in straight away with 55 kilos on my back. So worst case scenario, these shoes get completely ruined and I'll have to break the new ones in on the walk. But not long now. Tomorrow I'm setting off at 4 AM, 30 miles tomorrow, walking Newquay to St Ives on day one. That's going to be the decider if it's possible or not. 3:30 AM and the journey has begun. It's pitch black. Pretty chilly but not too bad. The mission is on. I've only just begun and my food bag is swinging around. I had to put my food on the outside because the bag wouldn't close with it inside. So I'm going to have to stop in a minute and adjust it. I haven't got far at all and I've got to adjust the food bag already. I've also forgot to switch my lights on at the back, so I need to stop and do that as well. Just over 2.5 miles in now and the heavens have started opening. Here's chucking it down. Already tough. It's so hilly, this walk. Like uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill. I chucked a podcast on in my ear just to try and distract me a little bit. I'm going to need distractions. The rain's a distraction, but not in a good way. 7:39 now, and the sun is starting to come up. I'm about 8 miles in now. Not that I'm worrying about the pace too much, but I'm definitely off pace. There's been so many uphills. The uphills just take it out of me. You get to a downhill and you feel fresh again. 1 minute, shoulders feel fine. Next minute, they're in agony. But I've still got quite a way to go today. It's getting light now, which is nice. Don't have to have the head torch on anymore. I've got my red lights on my backpack, just so the cars can see me. And I don't get run over too easily, because there's plenty of cars going by, as you can see. Well, nice and light now. The rain is very, very slight drizzle. It rained quite a bit earlier. Hoping it holds off. It looks lovely over there and a bit grey over there. The wind's blowing this way and there are some dark clouds that way, so might get some more rain blown in. I'm just under 10 miles now. When I get to 10 miles, I'm going to have a good break. Feet are killing me. I need to get some more of my carb drink loaded up. Makes a big difference, I think. And I could also do with some caffeine. Got my matcha, but I could do with like a proper hit of caffeine, I think. Tough going. Real tough going. Day one. 8:30 in the morning now. And I'm stopping for my first proper food break. We've had for nearly 5 hours. Stopped for my first proper fuel break, just under 10 miles, but I needed it. I put some more water in my water bottle, added some more of the carb drink, and added a couple of scoops of matcha to see if that gives me some energy. It is not the nicest of days, although the sunrise over to the east looks lovely. But I've had a bit more rain, and every time I stop I cool down, obviously, because I've been sweating, get cold pretty quick. So just wrapped up warm again. I'm gonna keep going. Try not to get run over. So I just had a sit down at like a self-storage container place. One of the guys that worked there came out to ask what I was up to, read my sign. And he was telling me one of the blokes that he works with, his son was only 22, took his life this year. So, don't know what my point is. But if this raises awareness so that people go and get the right help, then that's what matters before it's too late. Yeah, and they gave me some sweets too. It's really kind of them. I've had a few people drive past and shout out well done because of the sign on my back. I guess they can see what I'm doing. But just raise some awareness. Get help if you need it. There's no problem that's too big. All problems pass. Get help. About 10.5 miles in, and my left calf is cramping up like, well, not even my calf, more, I don't know, lower hamstring, I don't know, into my calf. So, might have to get on some painkillers already. It's dry at the moment. Let's just hope it stays that way. I finally found a path. I'm off the sketchy roads for a little bit. Those roads are proper sketchy. Everyone's being super kind and not running me over. And we're off. 55 kilos. Just trying to stretch my calves out a little bit because my left calf is super tight. There's an SO garage a couple of miles up ahead, I'm going to stop there and get some water. I've run out of water in my camel pack thing, and I've got about 250ml in my bottle with matcha and carb mix, so we'll top those up. See, I'll get some beeps for my sign. Some people know what's going on. Just stopped at the petrol station. I got a couple of energy drinks, which I'm not going to drink yet because I think the matcha is doing its job for now. I'm going to save them for a desperate time. Not exactly the best of drinks, these energy drinks, but if I have it at the right time, it could peak me and give me enough energy to get me to at least the 25-mile mark today. I can't see myself getting in 30 miles, but 25 would be good. 25 is what I need. Also got some more water, so that should get me through now. Hopefully until I get to St Ives. I'm almost halfway to the 25 mark, so should be good. Weather, cloudy, breezy, cold, but at the minute I'm dry. I don't think that's going to last though. Light work in Red Roof Town now. Got a lovely downhill. Impact on the knees is unbearable, but we're going. Some cool little shops here. Little record shop there. There's some cool little shops. Quite a nice little town. A few of the shops are closed down, but same as everywhere, isn't it? Never get excited by the downhills because life will always chuck you an uphill. Just over 18 miles, maybe close to 18 and a half, I'm not too sure, but first lot of painkillers going in. Left Achilles tendon is killing, so time to take some painkillers. Let's see if they help. This is hard, man. I've got like 6 miles left to go, if that, maybe 7. Really struggling. Just need to get there, chill out, have a good meal, chill out. I'm 20.1 miles in now, and it's not looking good. This is how I'm walking. Smooth like a butterfly. I am the next Usain Bolt. Can't measure that. Oh, I swore on that. Let me just swear on these. Never mind. I've now got about 3.7 miles to go, and I'm going to find myself at a Shell station, kind of in the middle of nowhere, and I'm resting on the hope that I can try and get a taxi from there, if not get a lift from someone. Because it's an extra few miles to St Ives, maybe like 5 or 6 miles I think, and I'm not going to get that in time, but I will have done my 25 miles for the day. I've got to stop and check in my shoe. There's either something in my sock, or the skin has ripped from the bottom of my foot. I'm hoping it's just something in my sock. I'm going to find out right now. I've got a few miles left, so let's just hope my foot has survived today. So not to gross you out, because it doesn't look too gross at the minute, but it's like pure white skin, which makes you think it's separating from my foot a little bit. So I could be in for a bit of an issue, because if it is a blister, it's going to be a big one. Don't know if you can see that or not, but it's like a pasty white colour. I have pasty white anyway, but that's like pasty white. Oh shit. I've got tape in my bag to take my feet up if I need it. Got a few miles left today, so hopefully it holds up for now, and then I can assess everything, my feet, when I get to the hotel. This has been a long day. I can't believe I've got 3 more of these left. Fuck knows how I'm going to survive. La 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 na 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 na. Guess the tune. Na 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 na. So I've got my head torch on and I walk into the traffic so they can see my light, rather than having the traffic behind me not know what's coming. And this is how I let them know that I'm there. They tend to see me and move over a bit. If it's lorries and stuff, then I just step onto the side as much as I can, but there's no path. So I wiggle like that, and then they see me, and then they slow right down sometimes, and sometimes they just move over a bit. Plenty of room. Just little old me squeezing down the road. So I've got a plan that I'm going to try, because walking along this road has just become like the sketchiest thing ever. It's just gone pitch black all of a sudden. It's winter, so what do you expect, I guess? But there's a bus stop up here. It says 135 feet up this way. Oh, I found it. This is the bus stop. There's a bus coming in a few minutes, so I'm going to get the bus to St Ives and then do the rest of my miles up there. It's the only way I can think of doing it without dying. Oh, they almost crashed. I've got 2.4 miles left to walk when I get to St Ives. So I'm just taking a screenshot to show how much I've walked today. Oh, actually, I should just end it. And then, yeah, I'll get the bus and then I'll do a couple of miles, 2.5 miles in St Ives to make up the distance. Yeah, boy, good plan. So I made it onto a bus. My card didn't go on it for some reason, so she just let me on for free. I told her I was doing a walk for charity. Card said it paid, but it didn't. I've got bad news about my sign too. I sat down at the bus stop and my sign snapped, but I didn't realise. So now I've only got half a sign. But I'm on the bus to St Ives. I'll check into the hotel, and then once I've checked into the hotel, I'll yeah, can't get the extra few miles in today.